Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day or an amazing night. So, I thought of something special for tonight's video. What we're going to do is, well, let me start by explaining. I love going to concerts. I've seen a few bands in my life, and I've collected almost all of the tickets from those concerts. So what we're going to do is go through them, and you'll see my reaction to it, to the memories flooding back, and thinking about the good time that I had in that concert, who I went with, and how long ago, and what that artist means to me, and all that stuff. So I think it's going to be pretty cool because there's some really beautiful memories there from years ago. So let's start off with, I don't know. I think this has it's got a little bit of a continuity going, you know? I discover some artists in concerts that I went to, so it would be best to go a little bit, to start from the top, so to speak. But now let's just go with any of them. Let's see. This one is Justin Timberlake. That was an amazing concert. I used to listen to him a lot with my friends. We have this little friends group, 4 guys, with me included. We've been friends for years, since school. And yeah, a lot of funny stories with that group. But anyway, we decided to go to this concert together because we kind of listened to him always when we were together at that time. Not so much anymore, but back then it was really fun music. It was really fun to listen to. So, yeah, it was a big, big concert. You can imagine, I mean, he's an international star. So, lots of sections to the stage, and he actually brought out a stage above. Yeah, so he brought out a stage that went above the audience, and he had dancers, and he danced in his suit for like 2 hours. It was hot. It was in the summer. It was in June. So, yeah, 2014. That's like 5 years ago. That's long ago. Lots of things have changed since then. It's back when he released the 2020 album, which I thought was really amazing, really fun. So yeah, really cool. It's really beautiful concert. Very hyped. A lot of dancing. Oh yeah, this is a great band. So this band, Bombay Bicycle Club, I used to listen to them almost exclusively for like, I don't know, a year. A very close friend of mine, someone who became a very close friend of mine, showed them to me, and loved them ever since. And yeah, that's 5 years ago as well. 2014. I went to a lot of concerts that year, apparently. This was in Cologne. Um, the best concerts are in Cologne. I mean, yeah, it's basically the music, um, like the capital for music in Germany. The music scene is very big and very present in Cologne. Every artist goes to Cologne when they're on tour, so that's the go-to city for concerts. Yeah, anyway, Bombay Bicycle Club. Bombay Bicycle Club. I discovered them because of a friend, like I said, and I think the first song that I really, really loved was, well, pretty obvious. Always like this, I think. The entire I Had the Blues, but I Shook Them Loose album was amazing. Yeah. I still love this band. I rediscovered them a while ago, and I learned still on the piano because I always thought it was so beautiful, but I never really played it on the piano, so now I can play it, and I love it. I discovered a lot of other artists through this artist because they always have guest appearances. They're an English band, and basically all English artists have collaborated with them, at least female ones, I feel. They always have a female collaboration in their album. Lucy Rose, for example, that's a big one. She got her own career now. Beside Ballet Bicycle Club, she doesn't really sing with them anymore, sadly. She's another artist that I saw live in the same year. I'm telling you, it's all 2014. I wonder what happened that year. Why was I seeing so many artists? I wish I went to more concerts again. I wanted to go to Bon Iver, but I didn't make it. Too busy. I went to this concert with two other friends in November of 2014, and we were in the front row and danced, and Lucy Rose noticed how much we were dancing because we were basically the only ones who were dancing. Let's be honest, it's not really dancing music. It's rather melancholic. But she really appreciated it. I think she was smiling when she was looking at us, which was really nice. And afterwards, after the concert, we went to see her in the merch stand. And I told her really awkwardly that I love her music and that I've been listening to it for a long time, basically. And she was like, yeah, thanks. I think that was really awkward. It was a bit uncomfortable for her to be gushed over like that. But I can't help it. As soon as I admire someone, I just have to tell them. And she's amazing. Very, very, very beautiful voice. I always listen to sad songs, so this is perfect. this was in this was basically like 2 weeks earlier, so I was really going to a lot of concerts in that time, in November. This is a very legendary concert for me personally, for my life. It changed a lot of the music that I listen to. It's Fink. I don't know if you can see. So I really love Fink. That's really cool. I used to listen to him, and I still do sometimes. He plays. He's been playing music for a long time, and I think it took a while until he was successful with it. But now he's pretty successful, I think. At least he can live from it. I think I discovered Fink. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. We were on a trip to Berlin with class in my school, and a classmate of mine who's a dear friend as well. He told me we were sitting in the train basically, and he told me, man, you gotta listen to this. This is amazing. It will blow your mind. And he put the earphones in and showed me, what was the song? What's it called? Damn it. It's an older song. Ah, yeah, that was the song. It's called Sword of Revolution. It's a very long song, very epic, quite the crescendo. It was amazing. But basically, what was more amazing about this concert was the fact that I saw Douglas Dare in this concert. He was the opening act, and I've had been listening to Fink for a while, so I was very familiar with his music, and so it didn't blow my mind as much as Douglas Dare because I hadn't heard of him before, and he opened the concert, and I was like, holy moly, how beautiful is this? I was just blown away. I was standing there and thinking, I've never heard anything like this. The way he sings, the melodies, everything about it was so fresh and so amazing, so beautiful, so sad. I still listen to him from time to time, and I love it. Douglas Dare, I highly recommend it. We still got a few ways to go. This was also in 2014. It's the 1975. It's a little worn. And yeah, 1975. I've seen them twice, actually. Maybe I still have the ticket of the other one. I don't think so. On a festival. The second time I saw them was on a festival. Or maybe the first one and this was the second one. I'm not. No. I think it was that way. This is the second time I saw them. No. Festival was 2015. This is 2014. So this was the first time. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah, I remember. It was a while ago. The thing I remember is it was very dark, and he was drinking wine all the time while he was singing, and he was smoking too, so he got the whole rock star image going. So yeah. That was a good concert, very good concert. They played very well. I don't listen to them anymore. Not really. I've gotten kind of fed up with the whole concept, with the whole 80s sound thing. I like 80s music, but eventually it's all, at least their music is very much the same. Now I think the newer music is a little different and really good, but I haven't listened to it. Which is weird because I've been listening to the Japanese house lately a lot. I've been listening to her, because it's just one woman. I've been listening to her quite a lot, and I love it. And it's very similar to 1975, so it's not very consistent. Yeah. How about this? 2015, Douglas Dare. I still remember this very vividly because I was really awkward that day. I went there with my bike, saw the concert, and it was very intimate, you know? It wasn't like on a stage or anything, it was just eye to eye. And afterwards, he just sat down outside and relaxed, and you could just talk to him if you wanted to. But I was so starstruck, and I didn't want to seem awkward and embarrass myself in front of him because I look up to him so much. And so I just didn't talk to him. Even though I wanted to, I really wanted to tell him how much he's changed my life and the way I think about music. But I was too shy, and I still regret it to this day. Too bad. I just left right after the concert. This was one of the only concerts I went to alone, actually. I've never done that much, but this time I did. It was May 2015, and yeah, I had someone who wanted to go with me, but they just cancelled on me, so I went alone. Because I really, really wanted to see him. Another 2014 concert. I'm getting the feeling I haven't been to a concert in 5 years. So this was Glass Animals, and this was, where was this? Doesn't say. I think I know where it was though. This was very surprising because the opening act of this concert is a band that we actually knew personally because we played with them. We played a gig with them like a year before this. So I saw them on stage with Glass Animals all of a sudden. That was crazy. They do some lovely music. They're called, hold up. Sorry, it's an American state. Which one was it? Wyoming. They're called Wyoming. Yeah, they're really good. Listen to them. They're amazing. Yeah, and on to the next one. Zone. very beautiful. He's a producer who lives in Vienna, but he's actually English. I think, not sure. So yeah, he's done some amazing producing. I think I know him through this one, Banks. This was really great. Don't know what else to say. He had like a hoodie. He looked like a Sith Lord, but he played amazingly. It was great. Not much else to say. And Banks got a lot to say about this one. Banks is probably one of my favorite singers. Haven't listened to her a lot lately, but I used to listen to her all the time, exclusively. I have these acts sometimes where I just discover them and then I listen to them for weeks. Only that one artist. And yeah, this was one of those cases. Other than that, I just listen to anything that I can find on Spotify through recommendations. Not recommendations, that's YouTube. I mean, like similar artists and playlists and Discover Weekly and yeah, that kind of stuff. So, Banks, right? Man. So I discovered her 2016? No, 2015, I think. And I listened to her EP, the London EP, and I was so blown away. I was really obsessed with her music for a while. No, I think the first time I discovered her was on Instagram. Ellie Goulding posted a selfie with her, and I thought, who's that? Never heard of her. Went to her page, and then I discovered she's a musician, and I discovered she was a musician, a singer, and a songwriter, and listened to one of her songs expecting to be disappointed, or like I thought maybe she would be some kind of boring pop star. Like, I don't know. I don't want to insult anyone's taste. I'll just not say anything. But anyway, I listened to one of her songs and I was blown away. I think it was Waiting Game. Wow, that's an amazing song. And yeah, love her ever since. This concert blew my mind. I went there with my now ex-girlfriend 2 years ago, March 2017, and we waited outside to talk to her. That would have been really amazing if she'd come out and talk to us, but she didn't come out. I think she hid inside until everyone left. We had to get our train back, so we had to leave. But we had a really, really amazing talk with the drummer, I think. The drummer of Ezekiel. He was the opening act. I hadn't heard of him before the concert. And man, Ezekiel is really great. He has this song with Massive Attack. Ritual, something about rituals. Yeah, it's a song it's called something with ritual. I don't remember right now. But anyway, great artist, Ezekiel, and his drummer was really nice. He talked to us for about 30 minutes, I think, had a really nice conversation. He was so kind and funny. Yeah, he talked to us what it was like to tour with Banks. He was fangirling just like us. It was really cool. Yeah, this was cool too. 2017, 2 years ago. Also in, no, not March, May. In May. And Low Roar. I don't know if I just said that. I don't have a good memory. So, I don't know if you've seen the first trailer or teaser of that game, Hideo Kojima game. Death Stranding, that's it. The first trailer was with the song of Low Roar. It's called I'll Keep Coming. And that trailer was so amazing. And that music was so beautiful. I actually bought a ticket to the concert when he came to my city. And yeah, I'm always very awkward, I think, because this is another story about how I was awkward after the concert while meeting the artist. So I talked to the singer and I told him that I loved his song I'll Keep Coming. I don't know, I guess it's just uncomfortable talking to people who admire you because you don't know what to say. They're just complimenting you over and over again, and you're probably thinking, dude, I'm nothing special, I'm just a normal person just like you. But yeah, like I said, when I admire someone, I have to tell them. This was only like half a year ago. I also went there with my now ex-girlfriend, Ben Howard. This was mind-blowing, to be honest. This was something. I still remember it very vividly. It wasn't that long ago, after all. Man, the visuals. He had like a screen behind him, and lots of lights on stands around all the musicians. And it was all synced with the music, and the visuals of the screen behind him were always fitting to the song. What's the new song called? The first single from the new album. In the evacuation procedures out loud. Something. Noonday walking something. I forgot, man. Anyway, that song was really beautiful because the video, the visuals were kind of similar to the video, to the music video. Oh yeah, anyway, I'm going off track here, so I love Ben Howard. I had the chance to see him on a festival like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but then he cancelled, and then I didn't get to see him. That was really disappointing. So this was the first time I saw him, November 2018. I have been trying to learn I can't remember anything right now. whatever. This was a short while ago as well. February 2018. Kendrick Lamar with James Blake. Man, this was quite something. What a show. Both of them, James Blake and Kendrick Lamar, they both killed it. They're professionals, true professionals. The whole crowd was crazy, jumping, screaming, singing, rapping, of course. I love this. Really, really amazing. I managed to get a ticket for like a third of the price in front of the venue because they were so desperate to sell it. There were so many people selling it. So, yeah. That was cool. This is another very funny story. 2015, May 2015, jumping back 3 years ago. 3 years earlier. So we kind of, a good friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, we rented like an apartment for a day. I think it was some couch surfing app or something, and we went to see Tyler the Creator. 2015. This is another artist that we love to listen to in the friend group that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, this was crazy. This was really crazy. He tried to sell one ticket of another friend of ours because he couldn't come, and he gave us the ticket and told us to please sell it. He asked us to sell it in front of the venue, and we managed to do it. And then my friend tried to sell it for more than the original price, but the woman wasn't having it. That was funny. And Tyler was fucking crazy, to be honest. This guy's insane. Very fun. One of the most crazy crowds that I've been in. Mish, 2018, November. I don't really like his music that much, but I went there anyway with a friend of mine. It was cool. It was fun. The musicians are really skilled. The keyboard player really killed it. Mish was good. Was really good. Oh, well, that's all I can say about that. Oh yeah. This was beautiful. William Fitzsimmons. I love his music. I mean, I can't listen to it all the time because then you'll get depressed, I think. It's way too sad. But it's really beautiful, and his voice is so soothing, right? I've known his music forever. I don't even remember how I discovered it. It's just something I've always listened to. This was 2014, July. Very warm, and then a very rainy day. So the concert was really beautiful. He was always making jokes in between the songs, which is, I guess, is something you have to do when you do that kind of music, because otherwise the audience is going to start crying or something. And yeah, then it started raining violently, and he actually went down from the stage with an umbrella, and someone held the umbrella for him while he was singing a song acoustic on the guitar in the middle of the audience. We were sitting, we weren't standing. It was a sitting venue, a rather small venue. And yeah, afterwards we met with him, talked to him. The entire friend group was there, and shook hands with him and told him, dude, you're amazing. And he really took it well. He wasn't awkward at all. He was really good. Really, yeah. Like he really understood you and was empathetic, so really great guy. Very kind. Yeah. Great. I'm afraid the battery's about to die, so I'm gonna have to finish this soon. I'm gonna have to flex with this one now. D'Angelo. I actually saw D'Angelo live. He played for 3.5 hours, and it was worth it. Every second of it. This guy is a fucking legend. Absolute legend. What a concert. I mean, I can't even believe it still that I saw him live. What a bunch of incredible musicians, and of course himself. Oh yeah, with what's the bassist called? Legendary bassist. The one that plays with the John Mayer trio. What's he called again? Damn it. Pino Palladino, that's the one. I remember before I even read it. Yeah, Pino Palladino was there too. And man, holy crap. Just holy crap. 3.5 hours of excellence. This one, another one of my absolute favorite bands. All J. They were amazing. All the classic songs. I've seen them live like 3 times now. This one, they were really good in this concert. They were really bad in the 2 other ones when I saw them in a festival. At least the singer was really bad, but the music was still great. I saw them live on the Duckville too. Duckville Festival in Hamburg. Yeah, this one was last year. It was great. And last one, An Evening with Sigur Rós. This was truly mind-blowing. Mind-blowing, ethereal, beautiful. Never seen anything like it again. Sigur Rós, if you've heard their music, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Sorry to cut it short like this. I want to do an outro before I leave you. I've talked enough now, I think. And the battery is about to die, so I should probably get a second battery. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane with me. I had a lot of fun thinking back, remembering all the good times. And I always think watching people being happy is very soothing. So I hope this did that for you. See you soon. Sleep well, and good night.